Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 7th, 8th, and 9th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I'm going to use my decks. Okay, for the main readings, I'm going to use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I'm going to pull one from my Colette Baron Reed cards. Also, too, I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for the overview, the introduction, we're going to go back to Radley Valentine, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and we'll pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. So, yes, there's been a lot of changes in my life in the last 3-4 months. So, just want you to bear with me. Some of you know what those changes have been. They've been very exciting and loving changes, but they still have been changes, and they've been keeping me quite busy. Now, I have been feeling very much, even though I was looking astrologically, well, we got some stuff going on, but not necessarily a lot of bing, bing, bings. Not a lot of, it's just kind of like in a pattern, in a standoff type of energy up there in the universe. However, when I was doing my meditation, praying, whatever you want to call it, I was getting a lot of supernatural energies that was extremely busy. It was almost like a train terminal or an airport terminal, something like that. It was like, flights coming and going, people, or I shouldn't say people, energies, golden energies, silver energies, just, kind of swirling around. And it was just very, very busy. Now, what does that mean? Whenever I see terminal type of energies, it could be that we might be hearing more about more people passing to the next level. It could also be a lot of ascension energy happening for the people that are here. A lot, because we have been, you are brought here, we're brought together because we are of the light, and it's not easy to stay in the light. It's not. There is so much dark energy, and I do not have my glasses around, but we'll continue. There's so much dark energy around us, and we are the flickers. A lot of us are the anchors in this world, in this universe. Okay, so we had some cards already flop out, whatever I want to say. Okay, so we've got these are the 3 cards, and again, I do not have my glasses. I left them in the other room, but I will have them for the readings. So we have a number 1. Okay, these are major arcana cards. We have the Magician, we have Justice, we have the Ace of Raphael. So the Magician, number 1, and the numbers have strong meanings. We need to remember them. We need to look them up. You can, in search browser, like right now, there's a 181. You can put that in, and angel numbers behind it, gematria. There's little ways of interpreting. There's a lot of little ways to interpret numbers. Also meditate in, your intuitiveness, your intuition in itself. But the Magician, number 1, new start, new beginnings, Archangel Raziel. The Magician connects with that higher power. The Magician receives a lot of its resources or her resources from higher power. The Magician says everything is ready. We have what we need. Things, we just need to have faith. We need to believe. We need to put this out. Now, we have a lot of Aquarius energy right now, and that's an air sign, and I am really a big believer in speaking things out, putting it into the universe, keeping it positive, putting the positive out. We are in that new moon to that full moon energy, so there is a lot that we want to request. So something for this weekend is very much that there can be some major activation, major changes being put out there. We need to really stay positive. The Magician is bold. The Magician does not tread in fear, does not live in fear. The Magician throws out his light, and also, too, there's kind of an orby type of energy here. So now, let's see if I can read this. Okay, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful, beginnings. So there could be some major changes. Like I said, in that supernatural realm, there just seemed a lot of activity, a lot of, and I don't know if that's just, it felt busier than normal, okay? Now, we have an 8. 8 has, oh, and this is our, okay, Raziel, and this is Raguel. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. It is the number of, if you think of it this way, infinity, infinite, okay? Justice has a legal energy to it. Justice also has a karmic energy. We are about to go into Mercury retrograde, and Mercury is in Aquarius, but we are going to go into retrograde. I think that's around the 14th, 15th. I think right around then. So we are in that shadow right now. And again, Mercury goes retrograde 3 times a year. It is a very fast energy, very fast planetary movement. And, and what happens is it appears to go retrograde, okay? It's an appearance. Now, again, Mercury is in Gemini, so there is a lot of communications. Mercury is about communications, also electronics. And I do have a lot of karmic energy here too. So, that Saturn in Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius going retrograde, anything could be possible. Anything could be happening, so just be aware there is a lot of karmic energy when Mercury goes retrograde, okay? And justice could bring about a lot of karmic rightness. Now, is that rightness in what we think should happen? I can't really tell you that. But maybe to that supernatural realm, it's kind of like balancing those scales, making things, balancing and putting things into a better perspective. Okay. So, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. And now we come to the Ace of Raphael. Now, Ace, number 1 again. So we have that 1 energy again. Raphael is our water energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid and emotional energy. Okay, so things are happening. Now, when is this full moon in Cancer? I think the full moon is in Cancer. Let me double check on that because I don't want to, I don't want to tell you something and it not be true. But I think it's in Cancer this time around. Oh my goodness, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Let's go on in here just for me to take a look. Now I could be wrong, which I'm not going to say I'm not. But the full moon, where are you, full moon? The full moon, yes, the full moon will be January 17th, and it will be in Cancer, so I do think that that has some real strong energy, and it will go into, the full moon will be the 17th, so 117, 6:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, full moon energy, Cancer, fluid, emotional. There is a new emotional wave happening. It's something that really, it's a new spirit. It's a new, like, oh my gosh, there's something that's very, with the Ace of Raphael has a lot of positivity, but it's very emotional. So as we go into Mercury retrograde and as we go into that new moon, be aware that our emotions can be very, very engaged. So Mercury retrograde again, Mercury entered Aquarius on the 2nd, and it goes retrograde on the 14th. So, so there is this very strong emotional new experiences going on with this. Okay. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So things, considering we have the major arcanas, the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then we have this with the, fulfilling spiritual insights, right? There is going to be a very strong connection with that spiritual world. Like I said, there is the, I do feel like the spiritual world, the metaphysical world is extremely, extremely busy. Things are happening. A lot of times that's behind, it's the behind the scenes, the moon type of energy. So there could be a lot of connections this weekend for many, many people. And that can, while things are kind of getting themselves in a very strong place, it can be very overwhelming too. Now, Out of my Colette Baron read, The Good Tarot, comes the Queen of Water. The Queen of Water. Now, royalty, queen. Queen's underlying energy is water again. So this is water, water. This is water also. The queen is very, connected. The queen is kind of almost a little bit too involved and a little bit too emotionally connected. However, the queen feels things very, very deeply, wants things to be better, wants things better for her family, for the people that she loves, the people that she rules. So I do feel that while we have this very major arcana stuff happening, I do feel this could be a very emotionally unsettling weekend for everyone. But it is something that purges us. It's something that pulls out some of that darker energy even from ourselves. Now, we are humans. Humans have that dark energy. It's part of our nature, part of our DNA. But it is looking at that, and it's looking at that, and I do feel that there's going to be some purging of that maybe. So if you're crying a lot this weekend, if you're just feeling things very deeply, know that something is going on in the spiritual. Things are being cleared out. The energies are clearing up, but it's still emotionally unsettling. Okay? But so it's kind of like the good news, and the bad. Good news is things are happening in that spiritual. The good news, again, things are clearing up, things are being made better. However, the bad, if this is bad, it's just going to be very unsettling, very emotional, very kind of like, when you just have that major kind of that meltdown energy, and then when you're all done with it, you say, now I can go on. Now I can go on. That's this type of weekend. Overview. Let's see now, as I start, let's go and see what the individual sign energies will be. Okay? Okay. Hello, my Cancers. How are you doing? Well, I think this is going to be an interesting weekend. As always, life in itself is interesting, right? Life's a challenge, and it is not for wimps, as you have learned. As my goodness, my Cancers, you have definitely learned. I do feel a lot of ascension, growing, stretching energies around you. It's not as uncomfortable as it once was. It's kind of like, oh, I'm tired, let's go on. Okay, fine, I accept it. And I think that it will feel more so this weekend for you too. Let's go on and see what we have. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. The first 2 are face down. The first 2 are reversed. Here we go. First card for you. Ace of Air. New information, new knowledge, something you can work on, something you can grab, something that you can say, okay, now, like rub your hands, kind of like, yeah, I got this one, yeah. It's not necessarily like it's fallen in your lap, but yet it fell in your lap. Now you have to pick it up and you have to do something with it. But I kind of see you rubbing your hands kind of gleefully and saying, yeah, maybe a little mischievously also. Ace, 1, new beginnings, new start. Air, Aquarius. We're going to go into Aquarius. Mercury is in Aquarius right now. And there is a lot of karmic there. So you could be hearing news that just kind of like, yeah, it kind of makes you smile. Like the pieces are falling into place and it's a puzzle that you've been wanting to finish. Okay, I know. Okay, makes you smile. Anyway, it is our Aquarius. It's also our, and I am getting that Saturn. Yes, Saturn and Aquarius. We know that. We know. Gemini, also Libra, hearing news, thought processes, making some plans with this too. But it's kind of like you now have a piece that helps you to make some of these plans. Actually, it helps you to fulfill some of these plans. I feel like you're like kind of rubbing your hands in glee, not wringing them, not like, oh, because you've been in that spot. But this is like, yes, so it makes you smile. It makes you smile. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation. That's that Saturn going on. A challenging beginning. Next card, the 8 of Fire. So now we have an 8 unlimited opportunities. Think of the infinity, symbol. Fire is our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined, consuming. things happening faster than you can necessarily control. Things actually, I kind of feel like, see it happening around you. It's kind of like you're the observer and things are just, like I said, falling into place. The pieces are coming together, the information. And if you add the 1 plus the 8, that becomes a 9. And to me, nines are the pieces are coming together. Things are falling into place. But this is fast movement. This is passionate movement. This is like things really working quickly. But again, I see, you ring and you're not ringing, I'm sorry. You kind of like yes, yes, yes. This energy really, while it's going to be very strong and very, stretching, it does make you happy. It's making you happy. So events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. I feel like this is news you've been waiting for, and the news is finally coming in. And it's kind of like, like I said, it's news that you've been wanting. Here we go. Next card, the wheel. So now we have that 10 energy. And again, that 1 energy, 0 is God source energy, 10's transition. This is Archangel Michael. Michael has been a big warrior and protector for you, my Cancers. So I do hope that and there was a time that all you were every time we would have a major arcana, it generally was Michael. So take a moment to give Michael some thanks, appreciation, to acknowledge. Now 10's the wheel of fortune. The wheel moves on. Destiny. Things are happening. So that again, this is, okay, here we go. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Again, we do have that Mercury retrograde that I talk about in the intro, and there is a lot of karmic energy going on. It does look like it's very positive for you because, my Cancers, you keep, you have been, you have had major struggles. Things have been lightening up and getting easier for you, never easy, but easier. And now, there's a lot of, reap your rewards. Well, I shouldn't say, the universe is returning those rewards to you. Okay, so let's go on and see. No, I lost that card. Let's see, with this, John Holland, what we have here, shadow. Now, we have that 1-8 energy. 1-8, 1-8, 1-8, 9 could be. Shadow, looking deep. This is the moon energy. This is major arcana. This would be the moon card. This would be things hidden come to light. Things are happening. Things are happening in that spiritual side. Maybe you don't know them. Maybe you do. You are also the moon baby. So, you need to be very aware that we are in the new moon to that full moon. The moon will be in your sign. What did I say? The 19th, I said? Or the 18th? 18th, 17th, 17th, 18th. No, 19 Aquarius begins, so I think you were the 17th, 18th. I said it in the introduction. Anyway, so we are coming to your full moon. A lot of this is for you to have some resolution, have some, have things settled. I feel like there's a lot of settling type of energy. Again, it makes you happy. Okay? So that 1-8, 1-8, definitely take a peek at what that's all about. Okay? Take a peek. Those are 2 numbers that I think are very, and again, look to the dark. I don't want to say look in the shadows. Look in the shadows. Again, remember Saturn, illusions versus reality. So there's going to be a lot of, you're going to hear more and more reality. And again, it makes you happy. It makes you happy. Kind of a little smugly happy, kind of like a, really? Oh, who would have thought that type of thing? So let's see what crystal or energy for my Cancer that we have. Reversed. Titanium rainbow quartz. Awakening all your chakras, your energy sources. There's the 7 main, and then there's all around your body. Ultimate manifestation, vibrancy. It's a powerful shift. Things are shifting for you, my Cancers. But again, let's say it together. It makes you happy. Okay, my Cancers, take a moment, like, share, do all the buttons, click on whatever you need to click on. It, helps to keep my channel moving, and then that makes me happy. Anyway, my Cancers, as always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.